Shugg get the cash all the way from Mass, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I used to take my daddy's chain and his money in a shoe. Mama knew I was gonna be hell, selling drugs, skipping.
All right, today we got Shugg jumping off the porch with us today.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my man?
Not much, man. Just chilling. How you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Feeling great, man. First time in Atlanta.
For sure, man. It's a pleasure to have you out here on the porch with us, man. For sure.
Hell yeah.
So tell me, what you getting into out here in the city for the first time?
I mean, I came really down here to see you guys, you know, and hit the studio and network a little bit.
That's the real one.
Yeah.
So for those who wouldn't know, how would you describe life back at home in Massachusetts?
It's a grind, man. If you want some money, go up top, man. It ain't no fun. It's no play, but if you put your head on straight and you stay down, you definitely gonna come up. And
Straight
that's 100.
up.
That's 100.
So what part of the city are you from?
I'm from the heart of Mass, right in the middle. A lot of people think we from Boston. Now we west from Boston, Central Mass, Twin City shit. It's Lummiston, Fitchburg. We in Worcester County.
That's real.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your childhood coming up out there?
Coming up, I mean, I try to tell everybody. I know a lot of people think of Mass and probably think, it's uppity, a lot of white people. But there's a hood everywhere. I came up, 9 people, two bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? Mom and dad, got into it early. They split up. My mom, struggling to pay that rent. My brother was holding it down, and he had to go sit down for 10. So then, we had to figure it out. But I wouldn't trade it in for the world because, it made me who I am today.
That's the real one.
Yeah.
So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
I say officially. I mean, I appreciate my brother, man, because I was off the porch early. But I say as a man, like I had to man up and go do something for myself. I say like 8th grade, however old that is. Yeah, I had to put something together, to go on to the school trip. And I understood, I needed the funding, a little Washington trip. So me and my man, we made some shit happen.
That's the real one.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned so far?
Everything that shine ain't no diamond, man, And everybody that smile in your face ain't your friend. I say that's probably the biggest life lesson that I learned so far.
So what would you say is the biggest obstacle you had to overcome so far in your life?
Cutting people off that I love, because that's just difficult, But like they say, man, love get you killed.
So when would you say you started making music?
I mean, I've been fucking around with music my whole life, really, but taking it serious, like the end of 2016. Like the end of 2016, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna try this rapping shit out.
What motivated you to start?
I don't really want to get into the details of it too much, but some niggas in my hood, we got into it a little bit, and then I realized, the streets don't love nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, fuck these niggas. I'm about to shit on niggas. I'm about to start rapping. Niggas gonna hear and feel me. You feel me?
That's what's up. So who would you list as some of your musical influences?
My biggest musical influence is probably Gucci. I fuck with Gucci heavy. He the GOAT. In my eyes, 50 been that, I'm from up top, so 50 been that nigga. And Meek Mill coming up too, he definitely influenced me. I seen him, but most importantly, I know everybody probably say this, but Chief Keef, that nigga, he's it, because as a young nigga, you see him come up, you're like, yeah, that shit's real deal. It could happen to anybody, so.
For sure.
I said, shout out to Sosa, for sure.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
So how would you say you got your rap name?
Shugg, and that's my street nickname type shit. They gave it to me in high school. Long story short, up top, they know what it is about that shit. shit. I don't want to say too much, but they know what it is. So that's why they call me that. Yeah.
So what do you feel like brings the best out of you and your music?
What brings the best out of me in my music? I say the streets, honestly. The shit I go through every day. Especially if something pisses me off. Tell my nigga Snake, punch me in, my nigga, because I don't be writing, So however I'm feeling, that's what you're gonna get on that track right then and there, you feel me?
Yeah. So how would you describe your current thoughts on the rap game?
I'm fucking with it, honestly. I'm fucking with it heavy because in my eyes, real niggas is back in style, you feel me? Because for a minute, no disrespect to anybody doing what they doing and all that weirdo shit, But you know, it was a thing, you feel me? And now I feel like real niggas got a chance to really do what it does, and I feel like we taking back over the scene, so that's how I feel about the rap game right now.
That's hard. So what would you say is the biggest risk you took for your career that paid off?
The biggest risk I took for my career that paid off. Investing this money. Really trying to take both feet out of the streets. Because, you know, I see a lot of niggas that I used to run around with, you know what I mean? Put themselves in unfortunate situations, you know what I mean? And if I wasn't preoccupied doing what I'm doing right here, you know what I mean? I know there's a big chance I'll be out there doing what it was, you feel me?
So what would you say is the biggest sacrifice you had to make for you to be successful?
Putting down the work, for sure, 110%. I don't care who you are, what it is, man. You get comfortable making $1, you know what I'm saying? For you to be like, nah, this ain't it no more because we're gonna sacrifice it for this music shit right here. I mean, I don't care who you are, that's just gonna hurt until it actually starts panning out and you start seeing, you know, the light.
So how would you describe the music scene back at home in Massachusetts?
On the rise. I'd say before, there was a lot of segregation, you feel me? But now, you know, I feel like in all lanes, even the drill lane. Shout out Doobie, he's doing his 1-2, 1-2. Free my nigga G Fredo, you know, he really, I feel like, you know, put us on the map. Millie's is doing his thing. He's really on the rise. B is from Mass, you know. Who else? There's a few people, and Joyner is like 15 minutes from where I'm from, you know. Shout out to Joyner, he a good nigga. But I feel like we on the rise, you know. We just need the eyes. That's it.
Why do you think people overlook the talent that comes out of New England?
Want to know what it is? It's because I feel like it's a Commonwealth state, so we got to paint this picture, right? That everything's perfect. Everything that happens back home, nobody gonna hear about. Everything is swept underneath the rug. So when it comes to this shit, that street shit, they don't want to push that, you know. They start pushing that shit, you see what happens. So it's like you really got to make that sacrifice. Like, I'm all the way out and I'm doing this right here. And I feel like we get overlooked because the niggas that are really about to do it always get snatched up, bagged up, or God rest their soul, you know. Somebody puts, you know, I feel like that's why we be getting overlooked.
So talk to us about the inspiration behind your single, Doggy On Me.
Dog food. Long story short, bro, where I'm at, man, it's an epidemic, man. And I want to say I'm proud of it, you know, but it is what it is. You know, a lot of people where I'm at don't like to tell the truth, but that shit, it is what it is, you know. And when I wrote that, when I freestyled that song, I was in the moment of when I used to, you know, have to do what I had to do. But like I said, man, we put all that shit down, so it's over with. But that's the inspiration for that.
What about For Real?
Again, man, honestly, the inspiration behind that was the beat. And my nigga telling me like, yo, man, you can't make nothing for the strippers. You too street, my nigga. You can't put nothing in the strip club. So when my nigga put on that beat, I was like, all right, man, let me put some shit down on this shit for real.
That's hard. What about Kenan and Kel?
Kenan and Kel, that's my shit. You know, I feel like bar for bar, that's probably one of my best songs. The inspiration behind that is another epidemic, man. Those little orange things, little press things back at home. Everybody know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say too much, but them shits was going crazy. And long story short, I feel like somebody had to put a light on it, because that's what it is. That's how a lot of niggas is making their breach right now.
So what should listeners expect from your upcoming project, Nonfiction?
The truth, nothing but the truth, 110% nothing but the truth. That's my slogan, man. I never told a lie. You know, a lot of niggas be capping in their rap, my nigga. You know, a lot of people, you know, be saying a lot of things they never did or never seen, or talking about this nigga, or it's his story. And my shit is nothing but the truth, 110%.
So talk to us about your label, Mass Money Music.
It's Triple M, it's not myself, it's the team, man. You know, we've been doing this shit, like I said, since like late 2016, you know. The pandemic didn't slow niggas down, it definitely helped niggas, like, you know. I feel like it either help you go this way or that way, and my team, you know, we've been through it all together, and I feel like now shit's starting to pay off, you know. And I can't wait to really, you know, cut a million a few ways with my niggas.
For sure. So how would you describe your grind as an independent artist?
Impeccable. I feel like I feel like that's why we here today. You feel me? This shit. I don't know how many miles away from where I am, but we here. You know. Next week, we gonna be in New York. From there, we going to New Jersey. Like we ain't stopping. You know. I feel like our grind really suits and fits this rap shit. And I know that's why we gonna make it, because our grind's impeccable, 110%.
Straight like that. So what is it that you want listeners to take from your music?
If they don't take anything from it, man, get motivated, man. I don't care. I tell everybody this, man. It's not about how you make your money, it's what you do with your money. You feel me? So, yeah, I might be saying this and doing that, but take that money and make that money work for you, man. If you could take anything from me, man, you shouldn't be working for nobody. You know, stop lying to yourself every day, saying that you like doing your shit, because nobody like to be told what to do. I don't care who you are, where you are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, listen to that inner voice and go get you some money, man.
For sure. What's some of the goals you have set for yourself over the next 5 years?
Shit, everybody I love, to put them in a better position that they're in today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to at least know that if I'm in a great position, everybody should be in a good position, because, you know, that's what I'm here for. I know I'm here to sacrifice for the ones I love. So in 5 years, I know I'm gonna be there, but I desire that my niggas is right there with me, you feel me? And everybody that I love, you know, at least give them an opportunity, you know. Now, I can't force nobody to drink, but I definitely, if I know where that well at, nigga, we all going over there, you feel me?
Nah, for real. So what else are you working on right now?
Other than that, man, I mean, I'm an entrepreneur, man. Shout out to my brothers and them and shit. We got a gym back at home. That's, you know, doing big things. Shout out my other brother, Lil Habibi. You know, we doing big things with the car dealerships and shit, you know. I plan on getting into this fashion shit. You know, I love this shit. You know, they got the mirror in my body. I'm trying to get into that modeling shit too. Whatever comes with this rap shit, honestly, we trying to get into. You know, that's about it.
That's the real one. Any last words and shout out?
Shout out to the team. Shout out to the whole Mass Money Music. Shout out to Mass in general. Shout out to everybody up top. You know, and shout out to the haters too, because you niggas motivate me to keep going every single day. Y'all niggas know who you are. You be smiling in my face, but I love you niggas. You already know what it is, man. Tripping on the movement, you heard?
Dang.
I used to take my daddy's chain and his money in a shoe. Mama knew I was gonna be hell, selling drugs, skipping school. Cocaine like a wish.